I'm Cliff Smart, the president of Missouri State University. Welcome to the Master Advisor Reception. You all will remember that a year ago, we didn't have a Master Advisor Reception, and that's because we had gone online and most people were working remotely. This year, we're back on campus, but we're still taking precautions and not getting together large groups of people. And so we're doing this event virtually today. Nevertheless, it's important. And I wanted to say thank you to all of our advisors for their really good work this year. Your efforts were often heroic in challenging times. I also want to give a big special thank you to those that nominated advisors for this award, that wrote letters in support, and most importantly, that served on the awards selection committee. There are always so many well-qualified people for this award, and that's a hard job. You know, so many of our students this year struggled and had obstacles to overcome. They had to figure out what classes to take in what modality at what time. They're managing financial challenges, family and personal issues, mental health issues, and just health issues from working through and studying in the pandemic. Your efforts kept people going, and you made a real difference in the lives of dozens of students. Thank you for your really good work this year. Again, well deserved.
Well, hello and welcome to everyone. It's my pleasure today to have this opportunity to contribute to honoring some very outstanding individuals here at Missouri State University. I'm Frank Einhelich. I am the provost, meaning I'm in charge of academic program here at Missouri State University, and my tenure here has been a considerable long one and a pleasurable one. Dr. Lawrence initiated this award before he went into retirement, and since 1997 up through 2019, there have been 44 staff and faculty members who have been recognized. Today we recognize 4 individuals, as I noted, and in the winning circle from 2020, we have Dr. Gary Meintz, Department of Chemistry, in the College of Natural and Applied Science, and we have Kimmy Walker from the Academic Advising and Transfer Center in the Division of Student Success. From the 2021 winners, we have Dr. David Johnson, an Academic Advisor and Retention Specialist in the McQuarrie College of Health and Human Services, and Dr. Sherman Wilkins of the Sociology and Anthropology Department in the College of Humanities and Public Affairs. Winners go on to represent Missouri State, and I'm tempted to say it a national, but it's really an international organization called NACADA, and this is a global community of academic advising individuals, and they give out awards at their level as well. Since Dr. Lawrence began the award we give locally, we have had many Missouri State University staff and faculty members go on to represent us in the global community competition. And in that process, Missouri State faculty and staff have won 71 awards from NACADA. Kimmy Walker received the 2019 award for Outstanding New Advisor in a Primary Role. Dr. Meintz received the Outstanding Advising Award for Faculty Academic Advising. And I'm excited this year that we'll be sending forth the names of Dr. Sherman Williams and David Johnson will be representing MSU at the NACADA competition this year. And in closing, I'm really pleased to acknowledge these winners and all academic advisors at Missouri State. Your work and dedication does not go unnoticed here at Missouri State, and we appreciate your efforts, and it's a very great pleasure to allow you to be the recipients of the Curtis P. Lawrence Excellence in Advising Award. Thank you.
Welcome to the 2021 Excellence in Advising Awards reception. We're so glad that you're here with us today. I join you this year, as I have in previous years, probably 20 of these receptions, as an advisor and as a previous faculty award winner. This year, I also join you in my new role as Associate Provost for Student Success. The Academic Advising and Transfer Center, which is in this new division, hosts our Master Advisor programs and awards. I'm proud to lead this division and the important work to support student success at Missouri State. Academic advising plays such a crucial role in helping students succeed academically, professionally, and personally. As academic advisors, we develop some of the first long-term relationships that our students have at Missouri State University. Advisors should be that easy landing spot that students can go to for questions, issues they have, and sometimes just to be heard. These relationships are meaningful to both us and the students, and we thrive because of that interpersonal connection that we make with one another. I encourage you all to nurture your students through your advising and be the advisor that the student needs. Now, MSU remains the leader in academic advising because of our Master Advisor training, its various recognitions, and really a willingness to collaborate with other institutions so that students are served effectively. Just last week, we hosted an advisor forum and invited 5 academic advisors from our best transfer sending institutions. We had over 75 attendees. The conversation was lively, and it was really clear to me that these newer connections that we were forging were because we were all dedicated to our students and their success. And that's why we're the leader in advising. You know, COVID-19 has challenged all of us to think and act creatively when it comes to supporting ourselves and our students. We rose to that challenge in advising and immediately transitioned to remote and Zoom advising appointments. And by all accounts, it's working effectively to meet the needs of our students and our advisors. I can also imagine that as a result of this, a number of conference proposals and presentations will be submitted in the near future about the MSU remote advisor experience. Somebody asked me recently, is advising remotely the future? Probably not, but it will be part of our menu of services, including texting and student success teams, among other projects. We will continue to innovate in supporting our students' journey to completion. For example, we're at the starting block of 2 important initiatives. First is a 5-year Title III grant called Strengthening Institutional Programs. And the second is our Strategic Enrollment Management 5-year plan and its related goals. With both, we will be exploring new advising recognition, new collaborations among advisors and academic coaches, and enhanced services for those who have less likely been able to persist, especially our students from minoritized backgrounds. And there's another a variety of exciting projects that we're going to roll out. I'm really enthusiastic for the next 5 years, and I invite everyone to get involved in any of these projects because, well, we will come looking for you to get involved. So congratulations to the faculty and staff Excellence in Advising Award winners for 2020 and 2021. You all are models for all of us to follow, and I know you will continue to make your mark on Missouri State and your students specifically. So enjoy the rest of the Excellence in Advising Award ceremony.
Hello, my name is Danielle Novotny. I'm a senior instructor in the dietetics program, and I also serve as a dietitian for Majors Health and Wellness Center. As a past recipient of this award, I was very honored to serve as the chair of this year's selection committee. Winning this award is not easy. Students, faculty, and staff may nominate advisors for this award, and nominees must also have a current master advisor status with ongoing advising responsibilities. They also have to have currently assigned advisees and have worked for the university for at least 2 years. Additional criteria for the recipients include demonstrating an ability to use knowledge of campus information and resources and major and career-related information and policies, to help our students. The demonstration of advising is a priority activity. The use of innovative advising techniques or the development of advising materials and systems. Effective documentation of advising sessions through the advising notes. Reasonable accessibility to advisees and effective use of time with advisees. Efforts to create positive relationships with students. Support for the needs of diverse students and for initiatives devoted to accessibility and inclusion. And finally, to support advisor training and development programs and efforts to improve advising services at Missouri State University. Nominees who qualify for the award are then invited to complete a detailed application packet in which they describe and provide evidence of how they meet each of the criteria. This includes a statement of their personal philosophy of advising, relevant supporting documentation such as advising materials they've created, and 5 letters of recommendation, 2 of which must be from current students. Then a committee comprised of faculty advisors, professional staff advisors, and a student review the application packets and make the award selections. Award recipients each receive a $1,500 cash reward and a beautiful plaque. The 2 winners this year really stood out to us as being remarkable advisors and well worthy of this award. So I congratulate the winners as well as all of the nominees, and I thank you for your continued great service for Missouri State University.
Hello, my name is Sam Robison. I am an assistant hall director here at Missouri State. I'm also a graduate student in the SAHI program, which allowed me to do a practicum in the Academic Advising and Transfer Center for this semester. And while I was working there, I got the opportunity to work as the student member of the Advising Award Selection Committee. Going into it, I didn't necessarily know like what I was going to be looking at, but then I started looking at the packets that were sent in and submitted, and these packets were like roughly 10 to 20 pages, and I was really just blown away with the materials that were being submitted. From advising philosophies to years of experience, you know, a lot of it started to have a real impact on what I was looking at, and a lot of the packets were, you know, they had a lot of power with the different advisors. Not only that, but the most rewarding thing for me was reading through and seeing the testimonials or the letters of reference from the students who the advisors oversaw, and to me that was, you know, that was just so cool to see. And you know, the impact that advisors have here on campus, you know, it really widened my eyes to just kind of the approach that individuals are using with students here on campus, and also just like the great work that's being done. I would totally recommend any advisor apply to go through this selection process, either to be a part of it or to win this award, because you know the impact that everybody's done has just been amazing.
Good afternoon. My name is Ross Hawkins, and I am the Director of the Academic Advising and Transfer Center. Thank you for attending the Master Advisor Reception. So what is a Master Advisor? A Master Advisor is someone who recognizes the importance of university policies, procedures, campus resources, research, and curriculum. A Master Advisor is an individual who is willing to walk with a student through the academic journey, recognizing one path is not the same for all students. A Master Advisor is a trained listener, understanding the unique differences students bring into advising appointments. A Master Advisor is someone who recognizes they do not know everything. This person wants to continue to grow professionally and makes efforts to attend professional development events on campus, around the state, and globally. A Master Advisor is committed to diversity, helping students recognize the importance of cultural competence while continuing to grow individually by attending advisor forums and workshops to learn more about BIPOC, LGBTQ, veterans, and first-generation students. A Master Advisor is willing to go the extra mile for a student. A master advisor realizes this is not just a job. It's a way to help, to serve, to make a difference. In 2020, we welcomed 83 individuals who completed the Master Advisor Workshop into the advising community at MSU. We completed 1,853 hours of training and development opportunities by attending advising workshops, academic advisor forums, conducting research and writing articles, and attending virtual conferences. In a year when everything seems so different, our commitment to academic advising and the students we interact with daily remained steady. Be proud, advising community. When the world seemed to change overnight, you stepped up and continued to take care of our students. The advisor training and development program evolved, and many of these changes are here to stay. Advisor forums are now offered via Zoom with record-breaking attendance. We are averaging 60 attendees each session with the largest audience at 79 participants. We now have a Mo State Advising YouTube channel where advisor forums can be viewed at a later date, and advisors can receive Master Advisor credit for viewings. Some of the most recent topics include incorporating anti-racism into advising practices, reintroducing the Academic Advising and Transfer Center through a town hall format, the one where advisors advise from a distance. We definitely have gotten used to that. Managing the needs of international students, and hearing directly from community college advisors on how we can better serve our transfer student population. And there is more to come. Join us tomorrow at noon via Zoom to listen like an anthropologist, why deep listening matters for trans allies. This is a two-part forum series with an additional forum scheduled on May 5th. Attend the Advising International Students Forum on Wednesday, April 28th to learn more about students from Latin America. Lastly, make plans to attend the Advisor Forum on Monday, May 3rd to learn how we are going to make a difference in the lives of our first-generation students through a multi-million-dollar Title III grant. If you have ideas for Advisor Forum topics for fall 2021, send me an email. Let's continue to work together to identify ways to strengthen advisor-advisee relationships through our Master Advisor Training and Development Program.
Good afternoon. I'm Amy Marie Oftenbrink, Assistant Director for Undergraduate Interdisciplinary Programs. It is my pleasure to serve as Master of Ceremonies for the next portion of the celebration of advising. The past year and a half has presented many challenges, and I want to give you my personal gratitude for pursuing excellence even in these challenging times. With challenge and change come opportunity and innovation. This is true for your advising, but also for the awards ceremony. I'm excited to not only introduce our award winners, but to also introduce an innovation in the awards ceremony. For each winner, we have collected reflections from colleagues, administrators, and advisees. We will share a video collection for each advisor, and then Dr. Kelly Wood or Dr. Frank Einhelich will present the award. Let's begin with our 2020 Excellence in Advising Award winner for professional staff, Kimmy Walker of the Academic Advising and Transfer Center.
Kimmy brings thoughtfulness to a new level. She is dedicated and loyal to her students. She's the most amazing researcher. If you set a question in front of her, she's going to dig into it and bring that information back to you with pros and cons, different strategies, different integration opportunities. She's a wonderful colleague, an excellent friend. I am so glad that she is being recognized for her hard work, her dedication, and her excellence in advising.
Kimmy always made me feel very valid in my concerns, but still reassured me that I was on the right track. She took the time to print off a list of every major offered at Missouri State and broke each of them down for me. As she went through the list, I crossed off the ones that I knew I would not be interested in until I ended up with a personalized list that seemed way less scary and way less intimidating. I have now chosen a major, and Kimmy is sadly no longer my advisor, but I know that if I were to reach out to her, she would still be there for me and she would still try to help me in any way that she could. She's always taken the time to make me and all of her other students feel like we are worth her time, and she's so deserving of this award. So congratulations, Kimmy. I'm so happy for you.
I nominated Kimmy because of the impact she has had on me in this office. She's also always willing to volunteer when it comes to any projects in our office. Advising is her #1 priority, and teamwork is her philosophy in this office. But most of all, when it comes to meeting with her students, she is so upbeat and approachable, and she has that perfect balance between informing students and having that personal touch. I'm so grateful to have the opportunity to work with her. So Kimmy, you are an amazing advisor, coworker, and friend, and you are so deserving of this award. Congratulations.
Received in 2019 a special advising award from NACADA, the global community for academic advising, joining the ranks of just 2 other individuals who ever won that award. There you go. Congratulations. Nicely done.
Thank you all so much, and thank you, Amy Marie. My advising philosophy centers on the fact that people need other people. I too am a person, so I need other people, and that has been something very impactful to me. So I wanted to take my little amount of time to highlight some of those amazing individuals. First, Kim Stagner and Kat Bateman, thank you so much for nominating me for this. It means so much to know you were impacted enough to put me out there and put me up for this award. Doctors Elizabeth Sobel and Margie Buckner in anthropology, who showed me how much of an impact excellent advising can have. They provided such good examples of what excellent advising is, and that inspired me to find my way to make that happen for students too. Kathy Davis for mentoring me. You're so knowledgeable, and your passion for students and sharing the world of advising is what started my career. Amy Marie Oftenbrink, who taught me the ins and outs of advising and continues to. I would be so lost without you. Ross Hawkins for seeing the advisor that I will be someday, and for continuously challenging me and encouraging me to get there. To the staff and student workers of the Academic Advising and Transfer Center, you all are just the best to work with. The advising community here at Missouri State, it's so easy to give it your all when everyone else around you is giving it their all. This university's passion for students is incredibly obvious, and I'm so grateful to be part of that. My family, especially my partner Sam, thank you for endlessly cheering me on and being the best champion. Finally, thank you to the students I advise for welcoming me into your world, for sharing your challenges, your victories, your fears, your vulnerabilities, your strengths, everything. I'm so grateful that you let me be so much more than just the lady who tells you what classes to take. This award is so encouraging to me and means so much. Thank you to everyone involved, and thank you for those joining virtually to help us celebrate and make today special.
Our next 2020 award winner is Dr. Gary Meintz of the Chemistry Department in the College of Natural and Applied Sciences. He's receiving the Curtis P. Lawrence Excellence in Advising Award for Faculty Advisor.
most about Dr. Meintz is that he consistently goes above and beyond what you'd expect from an advisor. He gives his time freely to the department and to our students, and he really helps us succeed. He also recognizes what's important in advising. For chemistry students, that's research. And he helped me meet my research goals, and I know he's helping others meet theirs. So thank you, Dr. Meintz, for being a great advisor.
He always has this open door policy, whether it's discussing a homework problem, or I'm not doing well mentally, or what am I going to do after college? He's always one to talk to you about those things, no matter what it is, because he really cares about his students.
Dr. Meintz is my chemistry advisor and has always gone beyond what is necessary to assist me in my academic journey. For example, Dr. Meintz agreed to compose a recommendation letter for a summer RU program in New Jersey in pretty short notice, for which I'm very grateful. He did not have to take time out of his busy schedule just for me, but he shows willingness to help his advisees by doing so. I cannot think of another professor more deserving of this award that highlights the commitment to his position and especially his advisees like me. Thank you, Dr. Meintz.
He was an excellent and amazing advisor in my life. Dr. Meintz really took me by the hand and showed me what graduate school would have been like, and really helped guide me through the graduate school process. And as a first-generation student, that meant a lot. And now I'm at Harvard University, and I'm having a great time in this PhD program in biophysics, and I really couldn't do it without Dr. Meintz.
He has listened to me cry in his office about my future plans. He's listened to me. He has walked me through every step of the way. Overall, he is a great teacher and a great advisor.
To represent Missouri State University for the NACADA Award selection, and was awarded the NACADA Outstanding Advising Award for Faculty Academic Advising.
Excuse me. So I'm Gary Meintz from the Department of Chemistry, and I just wanted to say a few things. Advising is a community of people who care about their students, and I just want to say thanks to a whole bunch of people, the awards committee for my selection, my student Megan who nominated me, those who wrote letters in support of my application, Megan number 2, Kobe, Hillary, my department colleagues and leaders, Drs. Breithogel, Wanakaya, and Yankee, the wonderful, understanding people in the Advising Center and Student Success Centers, Ross, Tracy, Kelly, and Scott, all of my advisees, and personnel of various resources across campus, to which I've recommended my students. It is truly humbling to receive the recognition, as cliche as that might be, and it's a little bit overwhelming as well. There's a lot of great advising going on campus, and I was lucky enough to have a dedicated students to nominate me for the award. Briefly, I just wanted to say that every advisor has their own process and style, and everyone has to figure out what their strengths and weaknesses are and bring their own experiences into the process. I went to a small liberal arts college in the upper Midwest for my undergraduate degree, and I saw firsthand what an intimate academic atmosphere can achieve in the student mentor, student teacher, student advisor relationship. So as I said in my application package, everything I do is through the lens of a small school experience at a large institution. So ultimately, it led me to understand that advising pretty much boils down to one thing, and that's empathy. If you truly care about your students and they know that you care, everything else falls into place. You'll take better advising notes, you'll find better resources for them, and more importantly, you will listen to them, truly listen to them. And hopefully that will end up being that you listen to each other, which is something I think we need more of. So thank you all very much. Appreciate the honor. It's sincerely appreciated.
Congratulations.
The 2021 Curtis P. Lawrence Excellence in Advising Award winner in the category of Professional Staff Advisor is David Johnson.
David Johnson is an amazing advisor who takes pride in his advisees, and I strongly believe that he truly works hard to assist in the success of his students. He takes account family life, mental health, work, etc. when considering the schedules of his students. He wants nothing but the best for his students and is very encouraging. He is perfect for the job that he is doing, and I don't think anyone else could do it better.
David is extremely deserving of this award as he has an enthusiasm and passion for advising students that is unparalleled. David helps our students to achieve their academic and professional goals both here at the university and beyond. David has an extensive knowledge of the university and its academic offerings, and the students really look to him for advice both while here at the university and as they pursue careers beyond their college years.
First time I ever stepped into David's office, I immediately felt welcomed. It was an instantaneous feeling of trust. David knew exactly what to tell me and what my next steps were. He told me exactly what I needed to do for my future, all while taking my anxiety away. And every time after that, stepping into David's office was like taking a breath of fresh air. He answered my endless questions. He gave me great advice, all while reassuring me over and over again that I could do this. And I always believed him, the way I didn't quite believe anybody else. Without David, I'm not sure I would be on the path to medical school. He believed in me, he never gave up on me, and that is the #1 reason why I nominated him. David doesn't give up on his students, and I was able to trust him with my most important asset, my future.
David, you do a phenomenal job. The students really enjoy having you as their advisor, and I know it's a benefit to them to have you, helping them to plan out their academic career and meet their professional goals. Congratulations, David.
David will advance to represent Missouri State University for the NACADA Award selection later this year.
There you go. I'm going to do music. Congratulations.
Right. Okay, everyone, what's up with making me all emotional right before I'm supposed to give a speech? This truly is an honor. It's kind of like winning the Academy Awards or an Oscar, but in the advising world. And I'm really grateful. We've heard a lot about 2020 and the struggles we've all faced, and I'm going to get a little vulnerable with you like I get with my students. I was in a rough spot. I had Zoom fatigue. I was wondering when all this would end, and I was ready to see students in my office. But then I got a call from Ross with the excellent news that I won this award. And it breathed so much life into me, and it reinvigorated me. And I want to take a second to maybe do the same for any MSU employee who might be feeling the same way. You know, I get to spend a lot of time celebrating with my students, and I hear a lot about their accomplishments. And there's a lot of people that work here that really impact students, but only get to spend an hour or two at most with them. So just know that you matter, okay? We're all in this together. And I really want you to know that I share this award with you because I'm referring all my students to you. So here's to you, Missouri State. Thanks so much. Again, I share this with you, but I think I might keep the cash prize for safekeeping. Thanks, everybody. I really appreciate it.
Our final recipient of an award in this ceremony is Dr. Kyler Sherman Wilkins.
Congratulations to Kyler Sherman Wilkins. This is David Rohall, the former department head of the Sociology and Anthropology Department. This award is no surprise to me. Kyler has always been committed to advising. In fact, I took a workshop with Kyler on advising many years ago, and I'm still using information from that workshop when I work with students today. Good job, Kyler, and congratulations.
Dr. K is an outstanding advisor and mentor who goes beyond the minimum requirements to meet with his advisees every semester throughout their 4-year degree program. In addition to his academic advising, Dr. K helps his advisees plan for their professional future and develop experiences and skills to meet their goals. He is a caring and dedicated person who makes every student feel valuable and capable of contributing to the world.
Hey, Kyler, this is your girl, Dr. Kim, saying congratulations on your Excellence in Advising Award. You are most deserving of it. You have really changed the lives of so many people, including myself, in just the short time that I have been here. So I wanted to just say thank you. And we must be going where? Where are we going, Kyler? Where the money reside, where the money reside. And that's on who? Mary Had a Little Lamb. You in there. Congratulations.
Dr. K helped to inspire me and really helped me to see the strengths I possessed instead of just the negative thoughts I've been told during my life. There's no one who deserves this recognition more than Dr. K. He honestly is the embodiment of what every advisor should strive to be at MSU.
Dr. Sherman Wilkins will also advance to represent Missouri State University for the NACADA Awards selections this year.
I wasn't expecting to see Dr. Kim, so I just want to start off by saying thank you to the award selection committee. Thank you to Ross and the rest of the staff at the Academic Advisement Center. And thank you to Kathy Davis, who really opened the door and allowed me to lead the first advising workshop. Little did you know, I was going to be inserting myself every semester to lead additional workshops. I also want to thank the OG advisors in my life and mentors, my mom, my Aunt Jen, and Duchess. Thank you so much. Okay, sorry. Academic advising is really important to me, mainly because I am a product of good academic advising. When I was a first-gen college student at a PWI, Cornell University, I was thinking about dropping out a couple of times. I didn't feel like I belonged there. I felt that they must have made a mistake. And it really was the commitment and the time and energy that was given to me by dedicated advisors and mentors that led me to believe that I belonged there and that I could be successful. And that's how I approach advising today. I want to ensure that students know that regardless of where they're from, their background, that they belong here at Missouri State and they can thrive. And I just want to say that in receiving this award, it lets me know that I'm doing something good. So that's always nice. But I will always use this award as a reminder that excellence is something that I should continue to strive for. And I will use this award to continue to reflect on how to be a better advisor to serve my students and by extension, the university community. So again, thank you so much to the selection committee. This is an honor. Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
We have one more special award to give today.
At this time, I would like to recognize the International Business Program staff who work diligently to support students who are planning for, participating in, or returning from a study abroad program. Led by Michelle Hewlett, Director of International Business Programs, the staff are instrumental in helping students complete their program of study with minimal interruptions or delays, while also enjoying a safe and enriching academic experience. Thank you, Michelle, and the IBP staff for the excellence and advising support you provide for students in the College of Business. As we conclude the Master Advisor reception, thank you for being part of this experience as we celebrate our Excellence in Advising Award winners from 2020 and 2021. Gary, Kimmy, Kyler, and David. Thank you on behalf of your students, colleagues, and the advising community at MSU. You inspire us to have meaningful conversations, challenge assumptions, be innovative in how we connect with students, and advocate for advisees on a daily basis. I also want to recognize individuals who helped make this virtual gathering a reality. Amy Marie Oftenbrink, Laura McCammon, and Kim Stagner from the Academic Advising and Transfer Center served on the planning committee and coordinated this reception. A special thank you to student employee Kate Brown for the technological support and mastery skills you demonstrated in creating and editing the recordings. Thank you to President Smart, Provost Einhelich, and Dr. Kelly Wood for continuing to support the Master Advisor program at MSU. And lastly, thank you for attending this celebration of academic advising.